Hey guys, Conan Exiles can be an unforgiving game. Starting a new Conan Exiles game can also be quite confusing. This guide will show you how to survive. Conan Exiles is not a game where you can just live without a base and wander around making plays. In order to get decent weapons and gear, you need a bunch of resources and structures. That means you need a strong base where you can store these resources and place these structures. Currently in Conan Exiles, Tier 1 buildings are extremely vulnerable, and so you need to make a beeline to getting a Tier 2 base up. Tier 2 building pieces require explosives to raid, and so that's what you need to be relatively safe in this game. And so that's what your goal should be. And here's Wandering Wizard's Conan Exiles starting guide. Whether you are playing solo or with a group, just follow these 4 easy steps. Step 1. First, you need to move away from the spawn point and find a good place to build a base. While you make your way out of the desert, collect resources and start leveling up. As you level up, build your character's stats and unlock essential crafting recipes. Check my video description for the current unlocked levels for all of the essential crafting recipes that you will need. Be prepared for a lot of grinding and leveling. You need to reach at least level 23 before you unlock all of the Tier 2 building pieces. Gathering resources and killing animals or enemies gains you experience. As you unlock crafting recipes and gather resources, craft yourself some stone tools and weapons, and basic fiber clothing. You also want to craft fiber bedrolls as you explore to save respawn points for yourself in case you die. Remember that fiber bedrolls are single-use items. Step 2. Once you've selected a good site to build a house, begin gathering resources. You will need a lot of iron in Conan Exiles. You might consider building a base near iron ore resources. Check out the description for a resource map. You may want to delay selecting a site until you get closer to level 23. Avoid building too much in Tier 1 sandstone. If you're on a competitive PvP server, there's a good chance your sandstone bases will be destroyed. Anyone with steel weapons can almost instantly demolish a large sandstone base. Currently, building a base on top of rocks is an excellent way to start. If you build sandstone stairs up to the top and just remove a section of stairs when you leave, nobody will be able to get up except you. You can just rebuild the stairs every time you come back. Eventually, they'll probably change this. If you have to build out in the open, just build a simple Tier 1 starter base. You might also consider hiding some resources in boxes nearby in case you get raided. On the screen now you can see a silver-colored rock. This is iron ore and you'll need a lot of it. Again, check the description for a resource map. Continue gathering resources for the next step. Step 3. Build a furnace, a carpenter's bench, and a blacksmith's bench so you can craft the resources required for Tier 2 building pieces. For Tier 2 building pieces, you need bricks, shaped wood, and iron reinforcements. Bricks and shaped wood are easy to get. You can make bricks in the furnace by placing wood and stone inside. You can make shaped wood in the carpenter's bench by placing wood inside. A furnace costs 540 stone to build, and a carpenter's bench costs 400 wood and 150 stone. It shouldn't take you too long to get that. The hard part is getting the iron reinforcements, which require a blacksmith's bench that costs 50 bricks and 100 iron bars. You get iron bars by placing iron ore in a furnace with coal. You can use wood as well, but you won't get as many iron bars. You can then use the blacksmith bench to start crafting iron reinforcements. When you have all 3 buildings up, start producing bricks, shaped wood, and iron reinforcements so you can construct Tier 2 building pieces. Step 4. Make a Tier 2 base, and start small. Begin by just fortifying a 1x1 with Tier 2 building pieces, so that you at least have somewhere to store your items safely. To give you some perspective, a Tier 2 1x1 with a Tier 2 door currently costs 36 bricks, 29 shaped wood, and 35 iron reinforcements. In this video, I'm beginning a 5x5 foundation perimeter with an empty 3x3 space in the middle. I'm going to place another furnace, carpenter's bench, and blacksmith bench in the empty 3x3 section in the middle once it's done. If you have to build your starter base out in the open, I would recommend that you build what I've just described out of Tier 1 materials, and then upgrade it as soon as you can. Tier 2 building pieces are expensive, and the components, particularly the iron reinforcements, take a long time to craft. You may get raided while you're trying to set all this up. Just be persistent. Once you have at least a tier 2 1x1, your loot will be fairly safe, since raiders will need explosives to get in. There you have it. That's Wandering Wizard's 4-step starter guide. As the game changes over the early access period, some of these details may change, but this guide essentially won't go out of date. You'll always want to start a new game by exploring, leveling, crafting basic weapons and tools, and racing to build the structures you'll need to unlock the first strong building tier. Any building tier that can be destroyed by hand tools will be too weak to keep you safe. You are always going to need a base that requires explosives to raid to feel safe in Conan Exiles. I'm closing with a clip of someone trying to get on top of my rock. They'll realize that they can't because of the missing stairs. In the current state of the game, this is a neat trick, but trebuchets and siege ladders are coming. When they do, my 4-step system will be even more useful. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful, and make sure to check out some of my other videos.